Welcome to Open Relationship Podcast, where we have an open and honest conversation about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. And you can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
What's up, y'all? I'm Marco DePrence. You can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm Shazam. You can follow me at _kid_and_play_.
And I am Solomon Stretch. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
I don't know. Is it somebody?
I wasn't going to say it this week. I let it go.
But we are on season 2, episode 9. 40 if you're nasty. But yeah, we 40 episodes in. I'm so proud. 50 is coming up, so we're going to have to do something really big. And in order for us to do something big, you guys, we have a collection plate in the middle. And we are now taking donations.
Just like in church, when it's the 50th anniversary, you get $50. Right. Give us $50.
It's coming on up. So make sure that you donate, you guys. We take everything from $1 up. If you cannot donate, I am really seeing the ratings coming in on Apple. And we want to say thank you for the ones who are doing it. And if you are not doing it, why the hell you're not? Right now, you need to stop. And so I'm going to say what you need to do.
You need to like, you need to comment, and you need to subscribe.
Thank you.
But you need to do these on YouTube. We love your comments in our DMs. I absolutely love it. I do. And the rest of them do as well. But guess what? We need it on our YouTube. And you know, some of y'all are leaving paragraphs in our DMs. Put it on the YouTube.
Please. Just copy and paste.
And 5 stars.
Because why?
Because we are 5-star niggas. Marco, how was your week?
My week was long. I was poolside poppy again.
We see.
I saw.
We saw, girl.
Cancer season is slowly approaching, so don't do it.
Oh, you were Cancer.
I am.
We had a whole conversation about that.
I know, I was being funny.
Yeah, so it was long. I celebrated Juneteenth at the Underground.
How was that?
It was dope.
Okay.
The DJs weren't as good, but it was nice just to see a lot of black folks together.
It was on Monday?
Saturday.
Okay.
Underground.
Yeah.
Juneteenth. What a coincidence.
I'll let you make that connection because I wasn't thinking about it.
I said, well, damn. Yes, they come out of hiding.
Child, was Harriet there?
Who?
Never mind.
How was your week, Shazam?
It was good. It was relaxing. Then being off on Monday. Yeah, I think it was really good. I ain't got no complaints. It did get a little hot in Atlanta this weekend though. My back was sweating a few days, and I was like, "Girl, this is not it."
Jumped up in the 90s.
Well, my got to be glue was on the front of this hairline. It didn't come up. Okay.
You didn't use Gorilla Glue?
Girl.
Hell no.
Just take a little got to be, spray it on the front, and it'll hold you down all winter.
It sure do.
I mean, all summer, not winter.
Pressed. Solomon, how was your week?
My week has been good. Let's see, anything big happening? No, nothing exciting, nothing memorable. It's just been a good week.
That's okay too.
Look,
Soft
I'm all
life.
for it.
And also, well, my week, you guys, was actually really good.
What'd you do?
Or who?
Ooh.
I didn't do. I was a Christian, but on Monday I celebrated Juneteenth. It was really fun. A friend of a friend had like a really theme party. That's how I learned the history about Juneteenth. I did not know. I'm gonna keep it all transparency. Transparent. I did not know that Juneteenth started in Galveston, Texas. It was 2 years after slaves was free. They didn't know, so it really made me think, like, damn, everybody's free around you in other states and you still work for the white man for free.
Could you imagine that? Like, there's a movie about that too. Have y'all saw the movie with Keke Palmer?
Yeah.
And she's like a slave, like with the white family. It's really good. I don't remember the name of it,
I
but
haven't seen
she's
it.
a slave with a white family, and it's like modern. It's called Alice, I think. It's
Oh,
called
you talking about- yeah.
She's like a slave, and she finally like escapes, and she's like, she sees a truck, and she's like, a truck? Like, what is this? And she really doesn't know, and she's actually been a slave for so long, and then she goes back and like rescues her family and acts a fool and stuff. But that's like, could you imagine that? That is so deceiving.
That is so hurtful.
Definitely.
But
Shout out to my girl Kiki though.
yes, happy Juneteenth to the people.
Happy Pride too. You should have said it. Go ahead, say
you
it.
can say it. It's your problem.
Yes. We celebrate that next week in New Orleans.
I'm going to New Orleans.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect
Yes.
segue.
Yeah, speaking of New Orleans, I want to shout out Big Frida. She's doing some big things in the community. As you guys know, it is African American Music Appreciation Month. And I love Gracie Corner. I don't have any kids, to anyone that's listening. But Gracie Corners and Big Frida came out with a song, and I thought it was pretty dope. And she's also doing a song with Lil Wayne, as I just learned before hitting record. So
Okay, yes, and it's nice little jingles. It was played earlier, and I was like, okay, bounce, bitty.
Lil Titty's going.
I like Big Frida. I think she like anytime she gets put on the beat, it's always gonna be something fun.
Yeah.
Because even when Break My Soul came out, and she's at the beginning, like, and she was on Formation.
Yeah, she's been that girl.
That girl.
But what's so sad, people to me sleep on Big Frida, but she had her own show on what's that network?
Was it Bounce?
Not Bounce. Ugh. It's not WeTV.
I was just about to say WeTV.
It was something. It was a True TV. It was some type of network,
but her reality show, right?
but it got transferred to WeTV. But she's been doing, and a lot of people don't acknowledge her. They just like she's been a rapper, and she's been very prevalent in the industry and making moves. So Big Frida, shout out to you, baby. And he was on tour with Beyonce, and none other gays have ever done that yet. So
And I'm pretty sure I read that she's about to like open a hotel in New Orleans.
Oh,
Really?
dope.
Yes, I'll have to pull the article, but I'm pretty sure I read that on Twitter that she's about to open a hotel in New Orleans.
That's dope. I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
here
go to New
for it.
Orleans now.
And if you follow him, she can cook down.
oh yeah,
I ain't gonna get into that.
probably they
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
a twin spirit.
Big Frida.
But
Yeah.
She all-
Be safe.
but I am glad to see that she is getting her flowers
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
Y'all got me caught up in these damn pronouns. So I'm glad to see that she's getting her flowers. I love to see people getting recognized for the work that they do, and just their raw talent.
Yeah.
She's so original. She don't try to be like nobody else. That same style she had since she came out.
And she was on College Hill. Did y'all see when she was on College
Oh,
Hill?
yeah.
I think that's why I was why I like stuttered over the pronouns, because on College Hill she made a statement like, I'm your brother, I'm your auntie, I'm your cousin. Like, he said all these different things and was like, that's just who I am. Like, he didn't get caught up on it because he was trying to explain it to was it Slim Thug that was on there?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Slim
yeah.
Thug was on there. He was explaining it to him. So shout out to Big Frida. I like it.
That's my bitch.
That's my. Speaking of also representation in our community, I don't know if you guys know, but 7 men graduated from inclusive graduate program from Yale and University of New Haven in Connecticut. I thought this story was very dope and very inspiring. When I first seen it on the media, I didn't. You know how the media tries to portray, black men graduated, yada, 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 the prison system. I was like, let me dig a little bit deeper to see what it is. But this program was actually established in 2021. Thank you. But yeah, they all graduated, and the governor has some great things to say. Because I also just thought about like Malcolm X and like MLK being in jail, of them not having the resources to better their education and do the things of the things. So shout out to these 7 black men for just stepping up to the plate to not only better themselves, but to leave a legacy behind.
And so,
Absolutely.
is this program in jail?
Prison.
So are they ever gonna get out?
See, I was digging deep, and I don't know like what happens after this. They didn't say anything. They just had positive things to say, but yeah, I would hope so.
Can the governor grant you immunity or something like
pardon
that?
you.
Pardon?
Yeah. I hope he does that for these 7 black men. Cause they got the whole 4-year degree.
Well, they have a 2-year program and a 4-year program.
Okay.
I do know one of them just finished a 4-year program, and they want to be a general attorney. And actually, in the article,
Judge Mathis did it.
He stated that now everywhere he has to go, he has to show his jail ID and his Yale ID. And I just think about the conversation of us always having to prove ourselves as black men. I'm like, if I went to Yale, just believe that I went to Yale. Why do I gotta show you all the IDs to prove myself?
To me, that's absolutely ridiculous because at this point, like, you apply for jobs sometimes, they don't even ask for your transcript. Like, let's be clear.
They really don't.
They'd be like, oh, this job, you need a master's. And you apply and go through the whole interview process and ain't turned in one transcript, no degree copy, no nothing.
Well, don't they? So they do it on the background. Like what you call it? Shit, they called my school and got it.
Like when they do your background check and all that.
Like I never had to
your,
verify. Some do, but some don't. I can say I had a doctorate. They was there. Yes, Dr. Rodney.
Hello. Put some respect on my name.
But I think that's awesome. I think that's really dope. I hope that they can operate in society without having to live under the shadow of I was in prison when I got my degree.
Correct.
And I think it's just a morality booster. And so even if they don't get out, you did something. You got your degree. Or I don't know the story. I don't know. I don't know what the offenses.
I can contribute to society.
Well, I don't know what the offenses were because it's great.
You're right.
It's great to say I hope that they get pardoned, but shit, I don't know the backstory.
Let me say this: if you killed someone, you don't get out. But now, if you stole a little weed, a little drugs, you can get out.
Baby, they pardon white people for worse. Let us out. Let my people go.
But now, if you kill a Ray right down the street, now you gotta ask the family first. For real.
No, bro, that's a true
I would do
statement.
that too.
Why
Like,
does everybody have to use the name Ray Ray? Let's talk about it.
Or Pookie.
Right.
That's my Uncle Ray Ray.
Like what?
yeah, cause I think I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Fuck that degree! You killed my cousin." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "I'll get there." If he went to Harvard law, bitch, you ain't getting that.
Keep your ass in there.
Under the jail.
Oh my god.
Lord. But no, congratulations, black men. We proud of you.
Yes.
We love
Shout out
black,
to the black man. That's
educated
one thing.
man, strong brother.
Come on, Angie.
Yes.
I gotta look at their offenses before I go too far. I gotta make sure.
Wait, do y'all remember Prison Babe, the light skinned boy with like the pretty eyes?
yes.
I was going twit
Yes.
crazy on that.
He's
That
a
just
model
reminded me of
now?
that. Yeah, and he's like, isn't that crazy?
He is so fine.
Chill.
Child.
I like him a little rough.
He can rough me.
Rough your feathers.
That man is fine.
With the tattoos. Oh, and the green eyes.
See you at nighttime.
I don't think y'all that, but
All right. Speaking of nighttime.
listen. Lord, I'm acting like Rodney today. I can't even talk.
And I can breathe.
Anyway, so as we close out Pride Month, this is the last week of Pride Month, so happy Pride to the gays again, y'all. Sick of talking about it. But anyways, so as we talk about the last week of, go to the last week of Pride Month, we want to talk about one more thing that I think is taboo that people don't talk about in the gay community. So situations with Shazam today, always going to be something spicy that everybody's had to deal with. And it's always going to be named after a song. So we're going to take a little bit further back and we're going to take y'all to Betty Wright, Clean Up Woman.
Okay.
Y'all know that? All y'all know that?
I do not.
Get my man love. Well, yeah.
You don't know Clean Up Women? Made it easy. Oh my God.
Cook and clean.
We're gonna post the YouTube video
we
for
should
you.
start a playlist for every episode.
We have enough songs.
Yeah.
we're still old songs from the openers from our
Stripper playlist.
Our stripper playlist.
Child, because Poppin' for Pimp, what was it?
Pop for pimp. Pop.
Anyway, so Clean Up
Yo,
Woman.
what the hell?
He did like our trap music song.
Clean Up Woman talked about the process of cleaning up, y'all. Cleaning it out. Because, right, everybody cringed a little bit and looked down on their iPads and tablets. That's why we got to talk about it. So, when was the first time you realized, like, shit, I have to clean up? I got to clean out. No pun intended.
Not shit. I gotta
Oh, when is the first time you was like, oh my God, I really got, like, I got to clean this thing? Don't all speak at once.
I'll start. So thankfully, my experience happened with my first boyfriend. Because I used to do the Skittle diet, the water diet, just don't eat.
Wait, the who?
The Skittle water diet.
What
You
is
don't.
that?
You only drink water, and eat Skittles.
Yeah, for like 24 hours. And it flushes you. You know, water moves everything out of you.
But why the Skittles?
I mean, to have something on the stomach. RuPaul eats Tic Tacs.
So porn stars actually eat gummy bears
Thank you.
because the gelatin
Holds it together.
No, because the gelatin comes out clear. So there's only It's only gummy bears and water.
I did not know
How do you
that.
know that?
Actually, I saw.
So you.
I will talk about that in a little bit. Because I was scrolling on Twitter one day and I saw this guy doing an interview, and he was talking about diets for bottoming. And so he was like, yeah, a lot of bottoms just eat gummy bears and drink water.
Rodney, what about you?
But he didn't finish his story. So
Yeah, he
what
did.
happened?
So we had a mistake. This is years ago.
Oh,
Fine,
Lord.
it happens.
You could've-
to
Yeah,
y'all.
and, like he was like, well, I understand it's our first, bad experience, but let me just educate you. Go to the store, go down this aisle, get one of these. Do your whole little thing, and don't come out until it's clear. And for the first time, it took me 2 hours, because I just enjoy food.
Ooh.
And right.
2 hours.
That's a
So
long time.
did you make an exit? Did you just the floodgates was open?
Definitely not.
Now you trying to say her kitty is shitty?
Eating water and Skittles, baby. Did he taste the rainbow?
I need you to log out, please. No, but it was kind of an embarrassing conversation. But it was my partner at the time, so I looked at it from a positive perspective, because the nigga could have left me, could have told his friends and all this, but we just had made it a safe
probably
space.
told him.
He probably did. This is when I was 18, 19, so yeah.
What's good that he made you feel comfortable? Because I heard from horse some people got kicked out and picture taken and blasted on
taken.
the internet. Yes,
Oh, wow.
Oh no,
Girl, that's.
I have heard some horror stories.
So when did you realize it? When did you was like?
Honestly, when I started having sex, I didn't clean out, and I never had an issue. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I got a great stuff guy.
a lot of fiber.
I don't know. I guess I had a healthier diet when I was younger. I ran track and stuff. So,
Oh, okay.
even when I was, I know I was just how you know it's making when I wiped, it really wasn't to clean down there. It was just good, the good old fiber diet. Then as you get older, your body's not the same.
Hello, body says, hey.
So, what happened? I was having sex with this one guy, and he was the bottom. And we were comfortable enough. I said, you don't ever have issues. You can hit me up, I hit you up, and you say, I'm ready to go. What do you do? And I was probably 22 at the time. He was like, oh, I just go to the Walmart, get a little fleet. He said, you put water, because I'm listening. I'm like, bitch, I'm taking notes. You know what I'm saying? He said, what you do, you get a cap full of lemon juice and put a lukewarm water, and you squeeze it until it's clean. And my first time, it was horrible. I was in the bathroom. I don't know if it's gonna be in 2-3 hours. I'm like, is this shit ever gonna get clean?
I've never heard lemon juice before.
I've never heard lemon juice.
That's what he
either.
said. I do it to this day still. And yeah, and so I should say, thankfully, I never had an issue like that. But I'm thankful for the bottom who told me how to clean my booty correctly.
I'm on the same page as you.
I love them.
I think for the longest, I didn't have to. I'm a vegetarian. I work out a lot. I was just like,
Yes, vegetarian.
okay, girl, I'm that bitch. But then, once you said you get older, and you're just your body is hey, girl, yoo-hoo. But I never had an incident. And as far as who taught me, I feel like I didn't want to ask nobody because I didn't want nobody to be in my business. So like I was just like reading blogs and reading YouTubes because there's a lot of like different pages on Instagram, pages on Twitter that like talk about what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. And I think a lot of people might be doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's why they have accidents.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you don't supposed to put the whole bottle up there. You supposed to do full up, do half of the bottle, go back, do half again. But it's also a nice product out there where it's like colonic. I used it. It's really nice. It's like $129. They should sponsor us for this shit. But it's at Bruckstrokes. Go there. It's like a little thing. It literally squirts up the water and suck things out.
At the same time?
Same time.
We can't do it at the same time.
Well, no, it goes. You can feel it. It goes. Then it go.
Oh, and then it pulls down.
This how it sounded.
When the pull down, I just clinched. I don't know if I want that. Solomon, what about you? When was the first time you realized, like,
So earlier in my sexual experience, I didn't have any issues either.
y'all some clean bitches.
Well, so then I had a sexual encounter with someone who was a little bit bigger.
Ooh.
And dug a little too deep. But luckily he was like, oh yeah, it's cool, just go ahead and clean it. And he wanted to continue. I was like, no, we're done. We are done. And then he was like, no, we're good. And so he was the one who was like, there's some fleet in there. He told me what to do, and I was like, I'll try it out. Did it. And it wasn't a long process. It probably was maybe like 10-20 minutes.
You lucky.
Okay.
Well, so I mean, I've been on and off vegetarian.
Like
Truth
this.
is,
I couldn't. Like, I would just be done. I was just sitting there like,
But it's done. Let's watch a movie.
Can we rain check?
Let me get a rain check. But it was like 10-20 minutes. Flushed out. Was done. And we went back at it.
So another question, what's your product of choice? Because everybody uses something different. Everybody's so creative nowadays, for real. Like everybody's always using something to do that. What is your product of choice?
Before fleets, now my little machine. I love it.
Yes, my little machine.
I love it.
The little engine that could.
I'm gonna bring it, show y'all.
Wait a minute now.
Oh my God.
No, it will be clean. I'm not a dirty bitch.
Just send us a picture from
Yeah, you just hosted a group chat friend. You ain't got to bring that and sit on the table.
I could have bought the box.
Could you imagine him?
For a little bit, I was thinking like maybe there should be a demonstration today. We should have all of them on the table.
So I got a light bulb from Amazon.
Okay.
And then I also have the connector to my shower.
To the shower.
That's what I want. So which one you like better?
Well, I do both. So
So you do both.
Wait, and it still takes 2 hours?
no.
Oh.
2 hours.
2 hours
when
he was
when
young.
I was.
Back in the day when he was young,
Right.
he's not a kid anymore.
Look, y'all eat meat.
I'm experienced now.
I sure the hell do. You're gonna have a nice T-bone steak tonight.
Oh no! So I
And then
do
get in the
the,
bathroom.
Okay. Wasn't
yeah. So I got a light bulb from Amazon, and then I got the connector to the shower head.
So how do you like the connector?
I enjoy it. It does what it needs to do. Yeah.
I guess I'm scared because I see my friend have hooked up to the shower one time. Yeah, I'm a nosy bitch. I look at everything.
What's in here?
I said, friend, you clean it out, girl. Because I was heavy headed. Cause I asked him, I said, so like how do you use it? Because the way he showed me, that shit squirt fast.
I was gonna say the
Yeah,
reviews
like-
I've heard are like that thing can go really fast and it's really uncomfortable. And if the water gets too far up,
And that
that's
can
when you get
hurt
into
you.
2 hours.
So like, how do you
For
put the
real.
water in you?
Well, the water's not on full blast. It's and
Shit,
I
he was-
I would just make sure it's a little warm. Lube back there, put it in, and it does come out.
Can you
fast,
control it like with a? Oh,
So it's based off of the
but
shower.
the pressure of the
Oh,
shower.
no.
oh,
No,
baby,
no.
no.
I ain't got that type of cat.
Don't come up dead. Don't shoot shit in my intestines.
And that's why you be in there for 2 hours if it goes all the way up there.
Pressure washing your insides.
But what is a light bulb?
The light bulb is the automatic one where you charge it. Like you take it on like trips, and you know.
It's like it looks like it looks like the little baby nose thing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this reusable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wash it. You got cleaning supplies.
Oh,
They have electric ones and manual ones.
but it don't squirt it. You do it at
No, it's a
yourself.
button on. I got the electric one.
Yeah, there's an
So you
electric
just-
one, and there's a manual
It
one.
squirts the water up there, but it don't suck it out.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
You
So-
gotta push it out.
well, shit. I mean, well, I don't have to do that now, but
Maybe
yeah.
sometimes.
Solomon, your choice.
So I don't know the name of it, but it's like a bottle, and it has a hose on it, but then it also has like a pump. So you pump the water up. It's real gentle. Like my insides.
you have to, because sometimes people be fucking that shit up.
Look, so you pump the water in there and you let it sit, then you let it out.
When you pump it,
Yeah, you just it's just like a little.
what if you pump air in your stomach, your booty hole?
I mean, it's there's a I hate to call it a straw, but like a little straw that just takes the water up, and it's just all water that goes in there.
ooh, child, 'cause you want to die of a heart attack.
What?
No, literally, like that's why when you get needles and injections, they pop it because a little bubble can kill you.
I think that's in your blood vessels, not in your ass.
But shit, they're gonna travel somewhere. You go to your stomach, you have an upset stomach or something.
Look, if you shoot water from the shower, you probably already
Somebody had a heart attack from bleeding bitch.
Okay. I'm straight now. Shit.
Oh my gosh. So I enjoy these conversations. I think they're very good because
What's yours?
Mine?
Yes.
I like the bulb thing, like Marco.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's really quick, really easy. I have the manual one and the automatic one.
And it's silicone too, so.
Yeah, so it's like real quick.
So it don't mess up your booty hole.
Listen.
Sometimes I was like, shit, I cut myself.
Oh my
I forgot to put lube on the shit one time.
That, and you have to be careful with that because anal fissures and all that are real, and that puts you at risk for a whole bunch of other things.
Child, I said, well, ain't no sex. Well, you can't do me tonight. Maybe that's ain't no sex.
Trading places.
So I'm glad we talk about these combos and like have these discussions and like laugh and stuff because it removes the taboo. So if you had to give one tip to somebody new, because we never know who's watching with the openers. Hey y'all, if you had to give one tip about like brand new to fleeting, what would you tell them?
I would say you can still eat, because I still eat. Just make sure your water is clear. Just
Now, when you
best
say
advice.
eat,
I eat. So if I
so you're talking about before sex?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about eating
before.
ass.
I tried it because I'm an experimental type person.
I thought you were talking about eating ass.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
Like,
Well, that
eat,
too.
like I eat
'Cause
a
that's
steak,
important. I mean, that's
and
reason why
like,
we
and I
sleep.
try to test and see. And if I eat 5 hours,
cut up.
oh, say silly. If I eat 5 hours before, I'm good.
5 hours.
no, that's putting me at risk.
I'm good.
I hate to say this, but my tip would be, and people are going to drag me for this because people to say this all the time. Know your body. Just know
for
your
real.
body. Because if you know your body, you'll be fine. Like I could eat right now and leave here, guys, text and be fine.
Yeah, me too.
You just have to know your body and know what's going on.
5-hour window. If they got to that, you in danger.
You in danger, girl.
But see, I think when you say know your body, that's really important because I don't think a lot of people do. Because like I was looking over your questions and I think one of them was like how do you know when to stop?
Yeah.
And then like for me, like my body gets hot and then I'm just like,
It's time to stop.
we need to stop. And like I know like my body's just like, something's about to happen.
I feel like you have to know your body. You have to be able to like really like
What you mean
any
by stop
sexual
having
encounter.
sex? Oh no, I'm good.
Any sexual encounter, you have to really be like, that's an intense moment for your body, especially as a gay male. Like, there's a lot going on, and if you don't know yourself, things can go bad really fast.
And ain't no such thing as goddamn creaming, y'all. That's a discharge. I'm just letting y'all know. Men do not
Lord,
cream.
I wasn't going to talk about it today, but
Well,
Men do not cream. That is a myth, and we need to stop saying that. People are literally sticking soap product up their ass and all kind of shit to make it like they creaming. Now you do have lubricant, you know,
Lubricant.
not what you call it, you know, to help the bowels go through.
I call it booty mucus.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
it really
it
is.
That's all it is. It's mucus
So,
that your
and
anal
if
canal
you truly
produces.
have booty mucus like that, they mean you are hitting your stuff too hard, that's bad. It's not a good thing. That means your body is saying like something's fucking wrong. It's destroying me.
Saying you're in danger, girl.
Danger.
Look, it's not for everybody. However, if I see it on Twitter,
Listen, I just want the girls to stop putting foreign products in their butt because there was a Twitter a few weeks ago that this boy poured like wine or tequila in his butt and pushed it out. Y'all didn't see that? I'm gonna send it to y'all in the group chat.
Some dude be having dildo and be shooting out look like fucking milk. I said, bitch, I was so
what?
wet.
That is not safe.
I said, bitch, are you put milk up your ass? Talking about this cream.
It's just too much.
Next thing, gonna start putting this milk on their asshole.
One thing I would tell people.
not you said bring it on in.
I would say relax, and again, like know your body. I know, like we say it a lot, but know your body, relax, and take your time. Like if the dick is already at the house or on his way, it's already there. It's
Don't let that man rush you.
Okay,
Sure don't.
it's fine. China over here.
Cause he'll be talking about it in the group chat.
Okay,
This bitch painted me.
Okay, and take pictures and
okay. Send it to Twitter
apparently.
and the close friends.
Ooh, I love y'all for discussions like this because people be afraid to talk about stuff like this, but it's important. So I appreciate y'all. And all of our Pride Month conversations have been very like on the health tip, and I think it's going to help somebody.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Help one, teach one.
Each one teach one.
I said, help one, teach one.
I thought you said eat one. I said, wait, what?
That too.
Perfect segue.
So for today's Menage a Trois, we're gonna get a little personal. So this morning I was in my morning routine scrolling through Twitter.
Like this morning.
Like this morning.
Okay.
Like this morning.
Today.
Just like every morning.
I was like
But-
this.
Yeah,
So I was scrolling through Twitter, trying to extend my cardio, and
All right.
Apple Watch says I'm on the elliptical. But
It does though. You gotta let Apple watch.
I know, right? And so I was scrolling. I was trying to get my life, and then I scrolled across like a friend / associate's freak Twitter, and I was like, no judgment, but at the same time, I was like I was, when you're scrolling through Twitter or whatever media platform that you're on, and you're motivated. Like you're goal motivated. You're going for something. But then, so it would have been different like if I had seen their parts first, but then I saw their face and then their parts. And then I was just like, well, damn. I mean, I was like, damn. But then I was like, damn. So have you ever scrolled through your social media and then saw a friend or an associate's freak Twitter or freak whatever?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately, it was a family member.
Damn.
Oh. Mine hasn't been a family member, but it's been friends, and I talk about everything. I don't think anything should be taboo when you're like close friends or associates. Well, some associates I wouldn't, but like some close friends, like I will screenshot, I'd be like, girl, I noticed you. And send it to them and be like, I heard this is you, bitch. And they'll be like, oh my God. And I'll mute them on my timeline because I don't want to see your private parts. But once, like, if I see it once and I know it's you, I'm sending it to you. Because a lot of like, if you know your friends, people have distinguished body parts or tattoos, and people be thinking you don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to details. Even when I take my own nudes, I make sure my tattoos are not in it.
I know, me too.
Because I'm like, if you see one tattoo, you're going to know it's me. Or if you see this in the background of my house, you're going to know it's me. So when I see stuff, I'll be like, girl, zooming in the background. That look like their name. Let me send this to them.
That looks like your living room.
Hello.
Well, let me
Right.
tell you, it's not funny. I'm not gonna laugh. So I was on Twitter, and I was just scrolling, like Solomon said, and I said, "God damn, this look like my little goddamn cousin." And I just clicked. I said, "Let me see." Like, I'm like this. I said, "I know this ain't my cousin." Like you don't think of your little cousin having an OnlyFans. And I said, oh my God. And I was it made me sick. It made me sick and it made me hurt. And I'm just like, I'm gay. Like, did I do something wrong? Like, I was asking so many questions. I asked him, I said, hey, this you showing your booty hole and your penis. What's going on? He was like, "Oh my God, cuz." I said, "Nigga, you got your face in it. You ain't trying to hide it. Don't act like you shocked." You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see. He's like, "I don't know your body part. I don't look at you naked, but I know your face." I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just being expressive." I said, I hate this shit with, I'm expressing my nudist. Be a freak how you want to be a freak. Just don't put your face in it. Why do you gotta have your face in stuff? No face, no case. When you got a face, you have a case, and you can't get no job. People are spiteful. People send shit to the family, and I sent to the family group chat.
Bitch.
I sure hell did, because I was just so mad with him. I'm just like, anybody can see this. Like, and I wanted to.
But anybody couldn't have.
Well, I did.
You would have had to catch me outside, girl.
It was a cousins group chat. Like, it was on like.
You would have had to catch me outside.
Well, he would have fought. We would have fought because I don't give a damn. Because I'm just like I might have pictures out there, but you will never know it's me because I know how to do my angles, know how to hide my house pictures. Okay. and you would never know. But I'm just saying, like, that's how it should be. Like, when you put your face out there, it's out there forever.
Mm. I think everybody understands that, but I think we're in a different day and age.
We are.
Because all freak Twitter now is showing their faces. Like, you know what everybody looks like. The aspect of fantasy is gone. Yeah. Because there are multiple times where your freak Twitter person ends up arguing with somebody that somebody that you find attractive. They start arguing and they open their mouth and you like,
oh, I was so mad.
Like, so there's times, you know what I mean? And everybody's showing their faces and things like that. So I think we're in a different era. I don't think there's a right or a wrong, but it's just a different time period. Now, in the 90s, nobody wanted to show their faces. It was like, girl, I'm just going to be doing this. You're going to see my stuff. But now, baby, if you show your face on freak Twitter, you that girl.
But I also want to mention that, many of us, maybe all of us, maybe even at this table, have sent out nudes, not in like on social media, but just like via text message or through an app or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, we believe that there's some sense of privacy, secrecy through these platforms. And, it's real easy for some of the apps where you post a picture, you send a picture, it'll disappear, or you can lock them or whatever. Folks can easily take a not take a screenshot, but they can like get another device, take a picture of it, save it. But once you release it out into the world, it is out there.
Booty hole in the cloud.
And I will say this, so I was not gonna say this. Yeah, I remember Vine. Vine was the whatever. I had a fun time on Vine. And I was gonna say that. And what made me get off Vine? Somebody was taking my shit and posing as me. I said, "That's my motherfucking body, bitch." Like,
what, you were posting nudes on Vine?
I did.
I didn't know Vine had that.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I thought Vine was like a baby TikTok.
Yeah, because it was like 7 seconds.
Do a line 7 seconds.
Well,
but no, and I was just so disgusted. I'm like, and I wrote him. I said, "Why are you taking my pictures and like telling me this you?" I said, "I work hard for this body, bitch. I had a good body then." I'm like, "This is not you. Take it down." And he told me, "You post in this for everybody." I said, "You know what, bitch? You're right."
Clap back.
He clapped back, and what I was gonna do? Sue him. I didn't know who he was. Had a crazy ass picture, so I just like leave it out of my shit. I'm like, this is a lesson learned. Like, people literally take your stuff and do whatever with it, 'cause it's out there.
Well, that used to happen like back on the day on like Jacked and all that. Like, people be using other people's pictures. Right. Like, you post a faceless picture on Twitter, and it might be somebody's Jack profile picture later, and it ain't even you. And people like such and such use my pictures on Tinder, such and such use my pictures on Jack.
So yes, one situation that was scary for me, it was mildly scary. But I posted a picture to Instagram. It was just a face picture. And I don't know how long it had been on my Instagram, but then one day, multiple people, like at least 45 people were texting me, and they're like, "Your picture's on Tumblr, your pictures on Tumblr, your pictures on Tumblr, your pictures on Tumblr." And I was like, most of the people who I know that when they are on Tumblr, it was the old Twitter.
They was butt naked.
Right. And so I was like, shit, did a picture that I sent out, like, did it get to Tumblr? And then so someone sent me the link, and it was just a picture from my Instagram, and I was like, whew. But that was like a lesson learned. Because for the entire day, I was like scrolling through Tumblr trying to see if my picture would pop up. And then someone finally sent me the link, and I was like, oh, this is what everybody's talking about. And they were like, yeah, but it was on it was on a freak Tumblr, and I was like, I'm okay with this.
I think I used to panic about it. Now I'm just like, okay, baby, I'm cute. Like, I can't, like, if you put a regular picture out there and you're not naked and it's just your face and somebody that has a big black dick as their Abby post you, like, you can't do nothing about it. Like,
no, but what if one day a picture that you sent out gets on social media?
Retweet it for me. I think once it get out there, you got to be like, at this point, any publicity is good publicity. Mm-hmm. If my nude drop tomorrow, everybody's gonna watch this podcast. If anybody knew that this, that's what I'm saying. If anybody knew that this table dropped, you know what I mean? Now, am I saying like, oh my God, I want my news to drop on Twitter? No, because my biggest thing is that it comes across the desk of Mama Shazam, and then I'm like, oh my God, my mom is looking at my booty hole and my pole and my hole on Twitter, and I don't want that.
And somebody threatened me one time to do that, and that was really fucking scary.
To send it to your mama?
No, like he was like, I'm gonna post your nude because I had my face in it. I was dumb. I know. I was liking this guy, and we broke up. Well, we weren't even together, but like we just stopped, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna post your news, and I was crying. I was so upset, and I was like, why would you portray me like this? Like, this was between me and you. And he was like, and I said, I tell you what, if I see any ad news, I'm gonna take your ass to court.
I was gonna say we call it Lisa Bloom, baby.
Yes, and I said I will carry you to
real.
court. And I was like, so try me, bitch. I was like, let me start crying like a bitch and man the fuck up. This was gonna happen. Cause I was scared. Cause he was kind of crazy. Like, I'm just like, this nigga probably really posted my face.
Parker, how about you?
I don't have a problem with my nudes getting leaked. I guess like what I run into, people think my nudes are fake and they're not of me.
Why did they think your nudes are fake, friend?
With this whole sleeve and everything, I'm like,
probably got similar tattoos. I do see that sometimes too. People have similar body tattoos, and you see it so much, like this somebody else shit.
I don't know, but so I actually stopped taking a lot of nudes or stopped sending them. That's the one. Yeah, so I only send it to people like now that I trust. So if I do see a nude floating around on the Twitter or Instagram, I'm like, oh, I know who posted that or where it came from.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know. You're going to jail. I'm going to retweet it, but you're still going to jail.
I'm filing on that ass. I'm telling you, because I know your first and last name. If I say names in the phone, I know their first name, the date of birth, and what county they stay in, you go file in the courthouse. You're going to court.
You've been served.
So once you find someone's freak social media, do you look at them differently?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, so I was actually talking to this guy here in Atlanta. Oh, damn it. Anyway, it's already out there. So like we were very open about like sex and what we like and what we don't like, but the conversation of this person having OnlyFans never came across the table.
Oh, goodness.
And when we were in the moment, it always felt weird. I was like, the connection is not connecting for me.
He's performing.
Right. And so then we stopped talking and I ran through Twitter and I was like, I know this body. I was like, I don't know the background, but I definitely know this body. And I'll say it off mic, but it was something in the video that I've seen. I was like, I know who this is. And I screenshotted it and sent it to the group chat. And I was like, is this? They was like, that is. And they were like, so he didn't tell you? I was like, no.
That is crazy because that was the exact same story happened to me.
It was 3 months in.
Me and this boy, yeah. Like we weren't dating. We were probably like friends with benefits. Let's call it that. But my thing is, be honest with me. Like I'm very much so open book. Like if you'd have been like, oh, I got OnlyFans to freak Twitter, I'd be like, okay, whatever. Like we're just having sex. Right. He tells me, damn, Marco. He tells me, he doesn't tell me. So then I'm scrolling Twitter one day and I see something very, very, very like you can't deny this. Like I've seen this nude. I've seen these draws. Like I know this is you. So I screenshotted it, and I'm an Aries. I'm only going to ask the questions I know answers to. So I said, hey, do you have a freak Twitter? And he was like, what are you talking about? Nope. I said, do you have a freak Twitter? I said, I'm only asking this question because I want to know. And he was like, I used to. Baby, this is dated 2 days ago. So I sent the screenshot and said, lie again. And he was like, oh my God, I was going to tell you. And I stopped talking to him because all you had to do was tell me that you had a freak Twitter. I'm not going to judge you for having a freak Twitter, but if you're gonna lie about it, now I'm starting to get a little nervous because what are you doing?
Right.
Like, baby, I value my health, and that's a lot, depending on what you're doing on that page.
I don't know how I will feel
Well,
You
really,
better-
how you feel?
You better tell me. I feel like Shazam, give me the opportunity to say yes or no. Do not have me fucking with you, and then you leave my house and do whatever the fuck you doing. Everybody else come back to my house. I love you, and I will be with you. And you got your shit all over Twitter. That would piss me off. I'd rather you, but if I had to choose between that, I'd rather you have pictures on Twitter, have OnlyFans.
Wait.
What?
Say it again.
I already have like news on Twitter and stuff. They're supposed to instead of having OnlyFans.
So you want them to give it away for free?
If I had to
as opposed make money for
choose, like if you just want to post your body picture with no face, I don't care. There's some people just like shit like that. Not for me, but that's you. But if you are literally getting bust down and have people pay $4.99 and $5.99 to see it, that's too much for me.
Well, you know, some people got OnlyFans just for pictures.
It's a nasty read.
What happened?
I said, you know, some people just got OnlyFans for pictures.
That was bad.
Or they do solo stuff.
It's I don't know. It's just I consider that prostitution. I'm sorry, not sorry, but like I had some hard goddamn times. Like everybody else, I have a sad story too. But I ain't never got that low where I had to open my booty hole and show my dick for money.
Well,
I'm not trying to be funny.
no, you fine.
I'm being honest. Like I just think you love yourself. Like that's to me. That's not that's not like one up on somebody. Cause like sometimes like say, oh, you work for $13, $20, and I'm getting this. I said, well, bitch, you showing your booty hole.
But these niggas make money.
They do, but like I'm not
star friends.
You will never hear me argue with a person who has OnlyFans. Like we're not the same, sweetie. We're not the same. I'm sorry. You're literally getting bust down by toilets, tissues, stairwells, whatever else.
Is this
to make people know? I'm just saying that's what I'm
overall,
saying.
gotcha.
To make some money, and I will have to go to work and get fussed at by my boss or get on my nerves. But you never can't say you seem right like this.
Baby, listen, y'all want them in the comments? They gonna be in the comments this time. They gonna be in the comments.
Well, let me just say, Rodney is Rodney. Rodney has his own opinion.
I stand on mine. What you said, I stand by what the fuck I say.
Right. and
I love it.
And you do.
Like I just like I mean, you do make money. That's fine, but if you ever try to read if anybody on the fan try to read me, girl, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Have you ever subscribed to OnlyFans?
Hell no.
Okay, I was just asking.
No, it's too free. It's 2 minutes for free. I can't see myself purchasing to see someone, especially if I see in Atlanta and then I know how you really are. Then like I hear you talk, you were in a fantasy, I see the face. Like I'm just like, damn, what I thought you was is not what you are.
What if they're like a Hannah Montana? 9 to 5 during the day, and then at night, it's just a freaky ass person.
Again, you can have freaky pictures on your Twitter, but once I see OnlyFans attached to it, we're done.
Well,
This will come over my house. Go to their house. They might accept it, but don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Good child.
See, I don't hold judgment towards anybody who has an OnlyFans, or Twitter or freak anything. It just becomes unexpected. Like if I know like this is what you do, and I can either mute you or support you, I'm like I hit you with a like. But or if you know it is easier to just mute them.
Yeah.
But you know if I'm trying to be on Twitter for my own scrolling pleasure, and then a familiar face like somebody who I kick it with or someone who I'm like real friendly with, and you're just like.
It just takes you back for a minute.
It takes you
get
like
shocked.
way
Getting
off.
bust down.
It's like, and I think that there is this whole phenomenon where, like Marco mentioned, like when he was having sex with the boy and it just didn't feel natural. It doesn't, like, looking at some of them videos, I'd be like, this is boring. Like, everybody's trying to do the same thing. Like, and I think it kind of like, I'm gonna be candid. I think like so much freak Twitter has fucked up sexual relationships between people because everybody thinks they have to fuck like a porn star. My sex don't look like that. It don't be all that.
Boots on bed.
what?
Girl,
About
take
to
your
choke
shoes
somebody.
off.
This is
Neck.
carpet.
Look, hand on the neck like this. Like, bitch, that's
Ain't nobody having sex like that.
Baby, what's
Okay,
going on
wait
there?
now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I wasn't being quiet. I was like,
Now your boots can't be in my bed, but you might be able to push against the headboard and choke a little bit. Nah, shit.
I don't know. Sometimes that stuff, and then I be looking at some. What's his name? Fat Rabbit Killer. He be tearing them bottoms booty holes up. And I be like, "Hi, y'all." It don't look pleasurable for them. It's like all for him, and it's like you purposely going hard trying to hurt they hole. And I'm just like, these girls don't got no walls.
I think we have to realize that some people though get off on the fact of pain. Like they like that.
Oh my god, I be crying. I be crying a little bit, like, girl.
Can you stop?
That's just like
I'm like, please stop fucking him like that.
That's just like some people have kinks, like BDSM and everything else. Like, so it's like if you have a kink that.
What?
The last name is Stretch, baby.
It's different having a good stroke, and this I feel like it's being too rough. He'd be too rough.
Yeah, you don't need to be in somebody's booty hole killing it. That's just a little.
Because as long as you know what you're doing, like, it's gonna feel good. Like
again, you can have a good stroke. It's good to have a good stroke and being rough. That's two different things. He'd be rough.
Well, let's sign you up for a trial, girl, and see if you like it.
No, ma'am.
A trial of what? No.
I'll be coming over here talking about, and I'm gonna be like, yes. Bitch, get the fuck out of me.
can you move?
Not y'all eviction folks.
Yeah. I need you to get your shit and go, please.
The girl's gonna be mad.
They better be in these comments.
Yeah, Rodney getting toe up next week, and I'm letting it happen, baby.
It's okay. I got your back.
I'm clipping every quote of him talking crazy.
I don't care. It's just something personal. I don't know.
So, do you think that you have boring sex? I know this ain't on the docket,
No.
but
I have fun sex. I'm just talking about, like, I think it should be enjoyable. Like, you should be, both parties should feel good. And that's how people know how to fuck, because I'm customers have sex. This guy got to clip it out. Have sex is because, like, it's only one person. The top is usually just getting the pleasure, and the bottom just sitting there like this all the time.
So, what makes you think that these boys are not getting pleasure? Or is that just a personal opinion?
It personal.
Okay.
I can tell. To me, I can tell when I watch some videos, the bottom actually is like matching the top's energy. But when it's sitting like this, like they're reading the book, and it says, and it is, yeah, oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, no, don't.
It doesn't do anything for me. It don't like you like it. Like you just here to get the check and go home.
Well, some of us show up to work to get a check and go home, champ.
They get fucked for money.
I be understanding, but make the illusion cute or something. I don't know. It's just, I miss the old porn.
I was just about to say that the New York room with the Timbs.
With that door.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
And what was it? Black Rain Productions or Black?
And I missed.
Oh, that was some nice porn.
There's some good porn out there now, y'all. Like, come on.
I like plot, so
Yeah,
I like
set the scene up for
I
me.
love a storyline.
I don't want all that, girl. Get to the fucking.
I don't know. Sometimes it be so
Go straight to the
corny.
middle.
Hello, let me skip this first 17 minutes, girl. I don't want to talk about y'all delivering pizzas.
Yeah,
and
that's a
doctors
good one, though.
and everything else, girl. Get to
podcast.
Pound Town.
See,
I'm outside thugging with my rounds. Come on.
all of that is stupid. Not like pizza is stupid. Like you about to fuck. Why is there food?
Well, child, they be having stories where they deliver pizza. They be being doctors, giving each other prostate exams and shit. I don't want to see all that.
It'd be like a plunger man coming over.
Be jail cell. I like the jail cell.
There's a new, like, two little boys that been getting. Did you see that one? I'm like, where are y'all getting these scenes from? Who's like y'all recording these buildings? They be good though.
I was like, well, damn. Now you.
Child.
You can stay.
Your friend gotta go though.
We'll talk about him in the group chat.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed that segment. And again, if you're gonna read me in the comments
On YouTube.
Yeah.
so I can respond.
Okay.
I give you a little tweet.
Respond from your personal page.
I will, yeah. Give me a little follow too.
Y'all
Little
are
hate mail.
funny.
Well, opening segment is called Left on Red. We invite our openers to come in and share their thoughts and situations happening or whatever is going on. If you want to do that, you see the board right here. You can go to Instagram at openrelationshippodcast, or you can go to our website at www.openrelationshippodcast.com. All right.
Wait, no.
www.openrelationshippodcast.com. Don't put at symbol because y'all would do that. It's right here, spelled on the board. You can't miss it. All them words. It's beautiful. Thank you for the board, Savannah. So the letter. A messy situation. This will be a long letter. I am a 57-year-old gay male who is in love with my ex 33-year-old nephew, Michael. Oh, he said a name.
Hold on. Exes.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I am in love with my ex's 33-year-old nephew, Michael. My ex and I were together for 15 years. I have seen Michael at least 20 times since we have been together. He lived in Texas and we lived in New York. I always thought of him as my nephew. Even though my ex and I are no longer together, I still keep in touch with his family. Well, Michael wanted to relocate to New York, and he asked if he could crash with me for at least 3 months. Once he moved in, he did a typical young gay thing such as going out and etc. One night he came home extremely drunk and he was in his American Eagle boxers. Shout out to the Eagle.
No, girl.
I instantly got on hard and had to think of something else because he's practically family. So I covered him up and went into my bedroom. Within 30 minutes or so, he came knocking on my door asking for a Tylenol. I told him to go look in the medicine cabinet. Still in nothing but his boxers. I said to him, boy, go cover that up. I don't want to see all of that. He said, oh, really? He jumped in my bed and started play fighting with me. The next thing I know, my dick was pressed against his ass. I paused because I know he felt how hard I was. Next thing, we started having sex. Fast forward 3 months later, and he has been the best thing that ever happened to me. What should I do? Ooh, child, the ghetto.
This is so
the gays.
This is so cringe. It's nasty.
Yeah.
I ain't going first. I always go first. Somebody else go.
So, there's so many things wrong with this. So, you and your ex were together for 15 years. So, you knew this young man when he was probably about 18 or so. Mm-hmm. And now he's 33. And you considered him your nephew. And now you fucking this much.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
It's very predatory to me. I don't like it. I think that this is not a one-off incident in gay communities. You always see some old gay men trying to hit on some young gay men, and I don't like it. I think it's weird, especially in this situation, because you literally said out your mouth, I see him as a nephew. He's like family. And you said it again at the bottom, like, he's like family, so I didn't want to see his wiener or whatever. And girl, now you're fucking him. And now he's the best thing that happened to you?
It's
Lock
disgusting.
her up.
Yeah, please. It's disgusting.
So I want to know, like, what the family.
They don't know.
Well, I'm sure the family doesn't know, but I want to know if this is the best thing that is happening to you, then why not come out with it?
Because he knows it's wrong. Mm-hmm. If he hasn't told, I know he doesn't say the details of if he's told or not, but if you haven't told your family or told his family, you know you're wrong.
It's nasty, but I want to blame both parties because he is well over age. He's 33 now, and you are 57. Both of y'all know better.
That is...
Ain't no way I want to say, hey, let's just say, hey, Uncle Jerry, even though I know you and my Uncle Mike are not together no more, I just need somewhere to stay for 3 months. Cool, nephew, come over. Then I'm fucking you?
I think it would be...
boundaries.
This is going to sound even worse, but if it was like a one-off occurrence, like both of y'all was drunk and it happened, okay. But now it's like, y'all still going.
You said a one-off?
Like if it was like okay, they was both drunk and it was an accident, okay. But now it's like, y'all keep going. I don't like it.
That's a little bit too much.
We're not condoning it.
A one-off is...
Because, like... You call him family and nephew. Drunk. So how he go from being family and nephew to y'all in each other's guts? The same way
that these niggas be like, that's my brother, and then they be in each other's guts.
That's a whole other topic. We need to talk about that on next week.
Honestly, it's the same topic.
It's the same thing. People be out here talking about, oh, that's my brother. No, it's not, girl.
This is my best friend. Y'all fuck it.
Same situation here. If it was a one-off, like I said, I would be like a little bit more. It's still gonna be cringy, but it's like y'all continue, and it's fast forward 3 months later, and it's the best thing that ever happened to you. I don't know how you at 57, you want a 33-year-old man.
But there is okay. So going back to these different scenarios that we just talked about, there is a difference, and so like if if I'm considering you my brother, like we're friends or whatever, there's no blood relation, there's no nothing, it's just a consideration. Mm-hmm. He was with this man for 15 years, knew the family, like this is
But
family.
Solomon, at the same time, there's still no blood relation between Michael and the nephew.
There's no blood relation, but there was
that about the other situation, so I'm just
right. But there's this relation between you. You were with Michael's uncle for 15 years. This is a family situation, and you saw this person grow up.
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying what you said as far as like blood relation. That's for both
I know,
of them.
I get it. So there's no blood relation in any of it, but at the same time, like there's a level of closeness here that is. You use the word that I'm inclined to agree with. That is very predatory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
how's it predatory? Because he's 57, he's 33. He's well over age.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to call the man a predator, but you've been watching.
You
for
watched
a long
him
time.
grow up.
You've been watching.
You watched this kid.
You're lurking in the
grow up.
bushes, and you can't tell me all of a sudden you're attracted to him. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's very weird.
I don't like it.
But I'm with you too. I think both of them wrong. Because the young little boy, he knew.
Lock him up. Throw away the key.
He older than me. Shit, I know better than that. Unless he got a nice ass condo.
So Michael said, "What she do?"
Well,
Michael
okay,
needs
what
to
I
exit
wanted
stage
that.
left. Michael needs to go. No,
Yeah.
the nephew is Michael. What's the old man's name?
He didn't give his name. He gave the nephew name.
I would nicely put out the nephew.
Well, first nephew, you need to
Like
stop
in the
wearing
next
American Eagle boxers.
Yeah.
You and these American Eagle boxers.
They're gross.
Yeah, that's like 18, 19.
Yeah, they're
Maybe,
like a queer.
yeah.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. That's nasty. So you need to grow up and stop wearing those. And y'all wrong. And Michael's ex uncle, you need to stop.
I wonder what the ex gonna say when he find out. That's a whole lot of ass whooping.
I wonder what Michael's mom was gonna say.
I won't start with
lot
your
of ass
mama.
whooping.
She should have whooped your ass.
Well, openers, this was a interesting letter. Please let me know what your thoughts and stuff is in the comments. Well, yeah, that's all I have.
All right, y'all.
Ooh, this was a lot today.
We ain't say well. Well, thank you for coming.
I know we hadn't got that part yet.
Oh! I thought we were wrapping it up.
So I was gonna say, but then he said it was a lot, and so I had to acknowledge.
Oh, okay. I thought we had conversations like after the show.
No, not yet. Not the after show yet.
All right, openers, thank you for coming and joining the four of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
All right, see you next week.
We out.